Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. If anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you more updates from brokers. We're also going to be looking at some important updates with regard to securities legislation just released from Congress, and unfortunately I'm also going to be sharing with you some tragic news for the MMTLP community. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first headline here from the Wall Street Journal. In terms of today, oil has climbed, stocks have fallen in muted trading so far. So traders are looking at Thursday's inflation data. So Thursday will be a key day for the market, and from a personal point of view I am expecting some positive news for inflation, but obviously we will wait to see what happens. And next headline here from Fox Business: Wall Street bull market will continue for several more months, and that is the opinion of Scott Bauer. So obviously we have to wait and see what happens, but right now I think things are finally balanced. Let's start by having a look at some more broker updates. So shout out here to Junk Savvy, who shared 4 broker updates who have now given windows for transferring shares to AST. So the key brokers here: first trade deadline August 25th 2023. Option 1 paper certificates $260 cost. Option 2 digital transfer $100 cost. Webull deadline for them is August 25th 2023. Option 1 paper certificate $235. Option 2 digital transfer $75. So I certainly know which one I would choose there. Interactive brokers, we saw that deadline for them August 14th 2023 1 p.m. Eastern time. Option 1 register your shares, which will be the default option. Option 2 you opt out of registration. That means you will not get the shares of Newco, a company yet to be named. And Tiger Trades we also covered in the previous video. Deadline August 10th 2023. The fee for them is a staggering $710 plus $10.80 Singapore dollars it looks like. So not very good news there from Tiger Trades. And following up another update from Chris here, who's shared this just came out for first trade $100 for electronic transfer, deadline 25th of August 2023. So that's from first trade. In terms of other brokers overseas, I think that's where we are still getting key questions, key concerns, especially in Europe. Many investors I am aware are in Trading 212, so no updates from Trading 212. They have been quiet, so we will be looking to contact them hopefully as a community of European investors. And I will be shortly preparing the letter to send to Trading 212. So and the reason why we need clarification for them is to give people the option. So whether you wish to go into AST or you don't go into AST, what I firmly believe is that you should have the choice. At the moment, Trading 212 are not giving any choice, and that is certainly not in line with the obviously many of the American investors. So Trading 212, many questions for you to be answered. What I'd now like to do is have a look at the update from Congress with regard to short selling operations. So they released this PDF document titled Short Selling Background and Policy Issues, and this was dated August the 8th 2023. So what I posted earlier is that Congress is now basically saying not all naked shorts are legal, having updated its short selling background and policy issues on August the 8th 2023. They've also clarified that the SEC regulation pursuant to the Securities Exchange Act of 1934 and Rule 204. So we're going to have a look at that shortly, but tagging in Gary Gensler, I've stated, will you ensure all brokers follow this closeout Rule 204, and if they did not, can you ensure that FINRA are correctly supervised by the SEC so this happens? So obviously this is one of the duties of the SEC, to make sure that FINRA obviously abide by the rules of securities legislations, and this also includes where short sellers have not closed and retail investors have suffered a financial loss. There should be This should obviously be a clear example of negligence by the brokers, and all retail investors should receive financial compensation equivalent to their actual loss. So that's the post. And if we have a look at the details from Congress under naked shorts, I've highlighted here what they have said. But not all naked shorts are illegal. So that's not a good statement to be released from Congress, and wonder why they are saying that. But as far as I'm concerned, all naked short selling should be illegal. So this is something that is not positive. And with regard to the Rule 204, we can see here, obviously at the bottom it states, this requirement is intended to curtail failures to deliver due to abusive naked shorting. So we have clear examples of that. What we don't have clear examples of is enforcement and taking action against the brokers, against the hedge funds, for making sure this does not happen. And finally, I'd like to share some tragic news for the MMTLP community. So shout out here to Pocahontas, who posted earlier today, when I opened my Twitter account at a busy airport lounge, I learned of the sad passing of a beloved community member, Susan McMadry, and it made me tear up thinking about her. And although we never met, it did make me sad. She never got a resolution. Let's continue the fight in her honour. So I fully agree with that post, and I've also tagged in FINRA, SEC, Gary Gensler, in terms of let's get this resolved, especially for the family of Susan. So all thoughts with Susan at the moment. And finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.